Concept 2, finding angles in equilateral, isosceles, or scalene triangles. So we are going to use what we know about equilateral, isosceles, and to a point scalene triangles to help us solve and find missing angles when we don't have two of the angles already. Okay. The first one should be easy. Equilateral. There's only when you're looking at angles for equilateral triangles, there's only one. Okay. There's only one type of equilateral triangle. It can be big, it can be small, but as far as the angles go, there's only one. Okay. And we'll look at why that is, or one reason is if we look at these are all three equal, right? Which means we have 3x, okay, 1, 2, 3, and that should be equal to 180 degrees. All right, we can solve for x, divide by 3, divide by 3, x equals 60 always. Okay, so if you ever run into an equilateral triangle, it's always going to equal 60 degrees for the angles. Okay. Isosceles is a little bit different, but we can still use what we know about them to figure out missing angles. Okay. Remember, isosceles has two congruent or equal sides and two congruent or equal angles. All right. So I'm going to set up my formula. Right. Basically, it's going to be these three angles are equal to 180. That's always going to be my formula. Okay. So I have 30 plus m plus m, or I have 30 plus 2m is equal to 180. Okay. I can subtract my 30, subtract 30, and I'd have that cancel. 2m is equal to 150. Okay. And hopefully this looks really similar to a two-step equation to you, because that's basically what we're doing. All right, we're setting this up as a two-step equation, and then we're solving for our missing variable. Okay, divide by 2, divide by 2, m is equal to 75 degrees. Okay. Last one. For a scalene triangle, there's not much help we get. Okay. We know that all sides are different and all angles are different. So there's not a lot we can use except for the idea that our total angles, all our angles put together, are equal to 180 degrees. Okay. But that's fine. We can still set this up as an equation. We have 5y plus 3y plus 2y equals 180 degrees. All right, got my three angles. And now add those up together. 5 plus 3 plus 2 would be 10y equals 180 degrees. Divide by 10. Divide by 10. Y is equal to 18 degrees. Okay. Now, it's important to note that you're not done if the question is asking you, like, what's this angle? Okay, you know what y is, but to find this angle, you'd be looking for 3y. So you'd have to come back and multiply by 3. Okay. So then my angle, let's say my angle, we'll call this angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3. My angle 3 would be equal to 18 times 3, or 30, 40, 54 degrees. If I did my math right.